Hello, YouTube. All right. Thanks to the magic of videos, you guys didn't have to sit through that entire ride down 192 with me. We are now at the junction of 192 and I-95. I have hit Melbourne and I'm going to head up towards, or actually down south towards Palm Bay. But thought I'd roll the camera for those of you who like watching driving videos to show you what the roads look like here in America. You can see they got all sorts of construction going on, although it says into the construction, so I think we're out of the construction zone. The shakiness of the camera is the car, and that could be because of the tie, they call the tie rods. Maybe the tires are shaking, I don't know. We are basically going to be taking the interstate here, even though the mechanic recommended not going on the interstate. But I'm going to go ahead and go anyways, because otherwise it extends the route, and I want to just quickly get there, get to the mechanics. So go too fast. So you see everybody passing me up here, but we're gonna try to get out on the next exit, which is Palm Bay Road, and then from there I will go to the Publix to get some chicken to eat with my rice, which is cooking right now on the inverter cooking system. Then I will either check there or go to the mechanics and check the level of the probably check there the parking lot there at Publix or at Walmart where I end up eating. But I need to check the level of the coolant, see if it all blew out or what's going on with it. Interestingly, when I pulled over to cook the rice, I was parked on the side of the road there. I checked the back of the vehicle by the passenger rear tire where the coolant normally squirts out. You know, the leak is right there at that spot in front of the rear tire, passenger tire. And I did not see any drippage. I did not see any liquid. So either the coolant has already totally emptied itself out, or it's not leaking anymore for some reason, which is weird. But the vehicle has a gauge, the hot and the cold gauge, for how hot or cold the coolant level is, how hot or cold the engine is, and it's staying within the range. It's, you know, it's a little bit over, well, it's a little bit under halfway. Usually when the vehicle is running like it should be, it stays within the 1/4 and the halfway point, which is where it's at right now. It's between the 1/4 and the halfway point. So even though the vehicle's losing coolant, was losing coolant, the engine still seems to be running cool. Not cool, but seems to be running within its normal range. It's not on the high side, it's not on the hot. That's a good thing. But definitely going to have that looked at. Maybe they can weld it. I'll have to undo all the gluing and stuff that I did to try to fix it. But I'll have to talk to him about welding that whole little weld or something. Yeah, this is probably going to be additional expense. This is crazy. I do need to try to get money back though, so I can pay them in cash. I don't think I can pay them. Or I can maybe pay with PayPal. Okay, that click right there, I don't know if you heard it on the camera, is my food. So the rice is cooked at this point, which is perfect timing. I have freshly cooked rice, and I'm going to go pick up some chicken, hopefully freshly cooked, on a Walmart Republic's chicken, fried chicken. Some of the best fried chicken out there. And we're going to enjoy a little dinner, you know, a little chicken, fried chicken and rice dinner. So reach over and shut off the inverter cooking system here. I don't know why I'm... Okay, There it is. I've shut off the cooking system without leaving the vehicle. Because the rice, once the rice cooker pops, the rice is done. And if you leave it on, what it's going to do is keep heating it up, and it'll drain out all the other steam, pull all the moisture out, and then the rice starts to get dry, and then it'll start to burn. So typically, when I hear the rice cooker pop, go pop, and go into warm mode, it's no longer on high mode, I will actually turn the unit off. And there's no on-off button on the rice cooker, so to turn it off, you have to turn off the power to it. You have to unplug it, or in my case, just turn off the inverter. And then this will allow the, I left the inverter cooking system on as far as the battery, you know, to connect my alternator to the house battery. So the house battery is charging right now. And I'm gonna leave it charging while I head over to Publix over here. And then I'll shut the system down, get my chicken, and hopefully enjoy a nice hot fried chicken dinner. I don't feel like cooking anything. You know, I don't even really consider it cooking, even though I did cook the rice just now. But I'm not cooking eggs or steak or some other meal just because I don't. There's some crazy guy out there running between cars. I don't know what was up with that. Maybe a homeless guy. He's got a backpack. And he was running between the cars, just acting crazy. So. But we are here at this plaza where I tried to do the DoorDash. Remember that? That was a fiasco. And if you're wondering why I didn't do the DoorDash, well, look at the issues Blue is having. I hope that explains it. You know, I only made $6 that one day, and my vehicle now has a couple $100 worth of repairs that I gotta make. So there just wasn't enough business here to keep me busy and earning real money. I know some people claim they make, you know, a couple $100, $100 or $200 a night or more, maybe even $300 a night, $200-300. But they must be in an area that's really busy and where people tip you. Here, the people don't seem to tip in this area. They don't tip, and also there just wasn't enough business. When I tried it, you know, they just had me sitting around. I don't know if it was because I'm a new DoorDasher and they're not assigning me the runs, or there's just not enough work. I do know that they were running all sorts of ads for DoorDash on Craigslist, which is how I stumbled on it. On Craigslist and on Facebook on my feed. And they might have had a whole bunch of people respond, so they got a gazillion DoorDashers, which seems good for them, but it's really bad for the DoorDashers because there's not enough work. Anyhow, I am at Publix and going to go ahead and head in there and pick up some chicken. So hang on, and we'll go ahead and make our entry. All right, we're gonna go quickly look at the back here and see if we're leaking. Weird. I have trash here that I ran over that's stuck to my tire. It is a dryer sheet. This is where the leak should be occurring, and actually it's behind it. It's not in front of it. Yeah, it drips behind it, right down from here. But I don't see any leak coming out, so once the van cools down, I'm gonna lift up the hood and look at the coolant level and see what it looks like. See if it indeed leaked completely dry already, or if it stopped leaking miraculously, which is really weird because it leaked on the way to Orlando. Now coming back, it seals itself. That's really weird. But all that's in there right now is just water. Well, mostly water, because I added a gallon of water yesterday and then another gallon today. Anyhow, I am going to go ahead and stop filming here because I'm getting ready to go inside Publix, get the food. I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I hope that wherever you are, you're staying safe and that your vehicle is doing well, and that you're not having to deal with leaking coolant. Take care, everyone. Have a good day.